want to show you how people get extremely rich in cryptocurrency. And this is no fluke either. Do you think that's an accident that a lot of these big players in the game are making serious amounts of money, whilst there's some people that are new that are coming into crypto that keep losing their money? This is no fluke. There's something that they're doing, and I'm going to show you right here. This will be one of the most powerful videos that you watch in crypto. If you're new or if you've been around for a few years, stick around. Pay attention to this video. If it sounds interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. I'm going to show you one simple, clean chart. It might look confusing. It's clean, and I'm going to make sure you understand it by the end of this video. We are looking at the Bitcoin price chart on the monthly time frame. This is all you need. You do not need to look at any other time frame. You see, you get a lot of day traders that want to day trade, and you got crypto influencers showing you how to day trade and, do this trade now to make this crazy money quick because you can 10x your money. But you got to remember, leverage trading is dangerous because you could lose your money as fast as you make it. The big money in this space, I don't care which name you want to call, BlackRock, Fidelity, whoever it is, even big names that we hear of in the crypto space, they do one simple thing. They buy their crypto right down at these depths of the bottom of the bear markets down here, and I'm going to put a line right down here. They're buying it right down here, and then they're selling them at the top, and I'm going to show you, look, all these areas where they're buying them right down here. But you don't focus on these things when you're in the moment. When you're in the moment, you're seeing influencers that are sharing you links to go and trade and things like that. Get your day trade on, copy my trade because I made 10,000. It's probably like 1 to 2% of the people that you watch that will probably make most of a good bit of money in trading. The other 98% people are going to foul and lose all their money. But this is the secret right here. Now I'm going to take these lines off, these white lines. I just want to, try and keep this as clean as possible. You can take this video with you on your journey, and you're going to understand how to make serious money in crypto. And this works all the time. And like I said, you can see it here. Every time people make money, the big powers that be, they are buying at the bottom like this. They are not day trading. They're holding like an absolute boss. Like, seriously, had you have bought down here at these massive drops down here back in 2011, and then you'd held to this first peak cycle here, I've got a blue line, which the blue line represents the top of the market, the top of that cycle, right? Because 2013 to 2014 2013 had like a double cycle. It came down, fell like 70%, I'm sure, and came up again. I'm going to show you. But had you bought back in 2011 and you just held your tokens patiently, whether it's Bitcoin, whatever it is, Ethereum, whatever it was at that time, you was up about, I don't know, where's the top? I'm trying to find the top of the wick. 13,000%. And then obviously from that moment, I'm just going to move this along so you can see the top of the line right here, right? So from here, if you look at the massive crash that we experienced for Bitcoin, how low did it go? I'm taking the bottom of this wick. It fell 80%. And let me really zoom in so you can see this. I'm just talking about this one green line, this whole candle here, this 1 month's worth of action. It went up and then it fell straight down. That's an 80% drop. Came up again after that, and then it fell down again. So what they're doing is they are buying opportunities at the lowest market price. And that's all you have to do. Don't focus on any other. It's up to you. Don't focus. If it was me, this is what I look for. This is how I make most of my serious money. And I'm talking millions. I wait for the biggest drops right down here when I think it's the lowest, and then I buy. And I buy and I buy and I buy. And if you're a Patreon, you see my buy alerts. And then I'm waiting. And I'm waiting and waiting. How do I know? This is where we're going to get down to down here. These parts down here, the stochastic RSIs, right? So let's just take this area here, for example. We can use both cycles, 2015, 2018, 2019, 20, wherever you got in on crypto. We've got the blue we've got the blue RSI line, which is this one here. And I'm going to show you how to set this up. Go on tradingview.com because you need to see this. Sign into tradingview.com. Once you've signed in, at the top left here, you can click this and you can search Bitcoin. You need to know this. If you want to make money in crypto, like serious money, you need to know how to look at a simple chart that's going to be effective, and your brain can go, this is where I'm selling. Because sometimes people get in crypto, they buy it, but they don't know when to sell it. You don't know if you're buying at the top or the bottom. You need to know exactly where you're buying in this market. Go into TradingView, search Bitcoin. I use the index chart right here, index. But you can use any one you like. Index is usually popular. Bitstamp chart is popular. Why? Because they've just got more data that goes right back from years ago. See, I'm able to see 2011 because this index chart shows me right back. So that's why people use these charts. Once you've done that, you're going to come up here where it shows these little indicators, and then you're going to search two things. RSI. You're going to turn on this one here, the relative strength index. You tap it once. It might be a different color for you, maybe purple. You can click on it, you can click on it and then change the color if you like. And then you're going to click on this one here, stochastic RSI. Once you've done that, you'll have two things that look like this. And like I said, if yours is a different color, you can click on it and then you can change the color to whatever you want to change to. I use blue, easy to see. Now, what are we looking for with the stochastic RSI, which is the bottom one, and the RSI in relative relation to this price, right? We're looking for, we've had our blow off tops, price action is falling. We want to catch this bottom, but where's going to be the best time to catch this bottom? Well, what we can do firstly, let's just turn off the stochastic RSI and focus on the RSI. We need to find the base. And, thankfully for people that are watching now, we have some history to go by. So now we can look at where we are right now. We can look at where things were in the past, and we've got history, which is going to help us. We know that the RSI, this blue line, when it fell down, it curved, came back up. Look, same again, curved, came back up. But look at the curve. We look at the bottom. Where was, the relative support being held on this curve? So it curved around, it kind of held support here, and then it went back up, fell down, kind of curved, held support here, and then it went back up, fell down, kind of held relative support around here, and that's starting to go back up. So this would be considered the base, right? I'm just going to make it big on the RSI because you need to understand everything, right? So this would be considered the baseline. You don't have to have these yellow things. I can move them so it's not so complicated. Ignore these yellow ones as well if you like. I'll come back to them in another video. But this is what we need first. We need to understand where the base is, because now we can look at the price action, which is this here, and we can look at when the price falls down, it hits its bottom of the cycle. This is where it's hitting. It's hitting this white line. It's peaking down here. It rallies up, has a massive rally. Millionaires are made because the smart money's buying down here, goes to the top. They sell like an absolute boss. Where's the top? Well, let's look at this RSI. We can see in this RSI that we have a blue zone. This blue zone right here shows us where relative strength is, meaning where's the buy power. Is a coin too overbought? Is it too oversold? If it's in the middle, it's usually considered, it's not overbought, not oversold, but on the monthly time frame, it would be considered oversold for Bitcoin. Just how it is at the minute, because if you go down the time frame, oversold would be when it comes underneath this blue line down here and it's really down here in the black, the past this dotted line is really oversold. But we found our base. When price goes up, it breaks out of this dotted line. Now we're out of this blue zone. We're right up here. Prices are becoming overbought. People are buying too much, and that's what you need to focus on. I told you in many videos, find someone that shows you good analysis. Not someone that's going to keep telling you, make money trading this or 100x. I showed 100x's, but I show you good analysis that you can now take with you on your journey, and you know exactly what you're looking for and when to sell. You're focusing on one time frame, the monthly time frame. This is where you're going to make your money, right? We're looking for overbought prices above 94 or anything close to it. Actually, let me bring this down, because the last cycle, what we had in 2022 reached 91 level right here. You see it? 91. So I would say I'm going to wait for this blue RSI line to come straight up and then touch this 90 level. When it does that, I'm going to start seriously considering taking some serious flipping profits. You do whatever you want to do. But I can only show you what I know in the past, and this is what I know in the past to be true. And every time it's come up here is when we've seen the peaks or the tops of the cycle. Right here, right here, right here, and right here. All right, let me move this back over, boom, like this. And you can see it measures up perfectly with the RSI blow-off tops right here, right here, right here, you see? And this is what I'm looking for right here. So at some point in the future, you're going to see this. It might not be 100% accurate, but you're going to see it. And when you see this, my videos are going to be saying, I'm selling everything. You do whatever you want to do, but I'm selling everything, because as far as I'm aware, every time it comes up to this 90 level, 91 on the RSI, we keep seeing blow off tops and then massive crashes in the future. Is it sounding good so far? Drop that like, give me a subscribe. This is why you should stick around to the channel. This is why people become patrons, because you get the opportunity to get these insights. They see these videos first, and now they're ready. They're ready and prepared, and that's what I want to do. I want to get everyone ready and prepared for what will come in the future and when to be taking profits. You'll know. You'll see it. You'll know. I've got many different charts that I'm going to share with you, but you'll know, because you'll see it. You'll be clear, nice, clean mind, and you'll know what to do. Many tiers, take your pick. I've got 7 tiers. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. It's my most popular tier. You see everything. When I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking, all the analysis stuff. I've got Excel sheets that can guide you on your crypto journey. It unlocks everything right here. And if you can afford it, that's what I showed you a minute ago. My CEO tier gives you access to super alerts. You get access to the VIP Telegram group. I'm in there all the time, and I'm talking to all of them all the time. There's big money also in that space, sharing big projects that can make them 10x, 50x, 100x gains. Go check it out if you want. Link is in the info section. Let's go back to this. You understand how the RSI works. When it comes up here and it peaks at this sort of 91 level, it's overbought. People are buying it too much, which means you're going to eventually see a sell-off, which is what you do in the price every single time in every single cycle. And this is why big money makes more big money, because they're not doing no day trades. They're holding long term, but they're trying to catch the bottom of the bear markets, and they're using this as a base, as a guideline to say this is when we're going to buy it. You know, all through this cycle, right? When we saw this massive fall down here, and then there was another one here, I was telling patrons to buy. I had many patrons, I promise you, many messages going, really? Are you sure? I don't know. Prices are falling more. I think I'm just going to hold. I said, you do whatever you want to do. But I tell you what, I'm buying now, because from my perspective, these things are, you know, we could be seeing the bottoms of the bear market. We're seeing prices so incredibly cheap. Everything's 90% discount, buffet, tender looking, juicy, finger licking, barbecue piece of chicken prices right here. So I was showing them this. And this is why you pay attention, because, you know, after that, prices shoot up. And then it's like we're repeating the same cycles again. You can, just this RSI alone, you can see it. You can see what's going to come. Look at where the RSI is right now. You can see that at some point the RSI is going to come up here to this blue dotted, come out of this blue zone with the dotted lines, and it's going to come overbought. If you can't see that, then there's something wrong with you, because it's done it in the past. So it's just a matter of time. I still think now could be a good time to DCA and buy some more, but you've missed the bottom. You've missed the opportunity to be buying at seriously good prices. That was here, that was there, and that was here. These are the prices, the opportunities that we missed. Let's take a look at the stochastic RSI, because between both, you will know exactly when to buy and when to sell, and you know how to make serious money, become really, really rich and wealthy in crypto. The stochastic RSI speaks of momentum. Is there buy pressure kicking in? Is there a lot of buy power coming in? Is there not? And you can see that with this blue line. Let me just, you know, mute this one now, and we'll focus on this, and then we'll bring them up together in a second. And you know, we'll compare it against price action as well. So the stochastic RSI, let's go back. This was 2015 cycle. We saw the blue line and the red line cross, and then the blue line started to come up, and then this reddish kind of line, or orangey red, started to come up as well. Came into this whole blue zone area, it started to come up, and then it hovered up here for a long period of time. How long did it last up here? Let's have a quick look. From here to here, it was up here for 731 days. That means it had 731 days of serious buy pressure, because it stayed up there. It didn't come back down and fall down, which means this is why you saw this insane rally, because This already brought the buy power in. This move upwards, this move upwards right here already brought the buy pressure in, which we saw here, right? And then it stayed up there, just stayed up there for as long as it can. People kept buying and buying and buying, and that's what we're looking for with this stochastic RSI, is to see the buy pressure. We want to see, is there buy pressure? Because if it starts to fall down like this, no matter what the chart's telling you, at some point you're going to see a sell-off because people are starting to sell. Too much selling pressure. And now when you use this with the RSI, you can see nice and clean where to be taking your profits. You want to sell when this stochastic RSI starts to dip. Even before that, when it starts to dip back into back into this blue zone, you probably already missed the opportunity. This is why you look for the peak right here, right? But look, see how this peak measures up with the cross here as if it's about to come down into the blue line. Good time to sell. Very good time to sell. There's other indicators that I'm going to show you, or I have shown you on my crypto channel, things like the pi cycle and everything else that we can also look at. The William 3 lines, you got the Keltner channel, all these other things that can guide you on crypto to show you where the top is and get confirmation. But this alone this is all you need to look at to know where you should be buying and selling. And I'm telling you now, if you follow this, you will make serious money. It's not even a joke. So, fast forward, you can see the RSI, the stochastic RSI has got buy pressure coming in. We saw the RSI break this yellow line on the moving average for the RSI. The blue line goes, whoop, breaks, it comes up, and look what happens here. Buy pressure kicks in. This is big moves. It looks tiny because I'm doing this, but it's big, large moves, guys. From there to there, Bitcoin went absolutely crazy. It did like a 325% pump. So this is what I'm looking for when I'm buying and selling, and I'm trying to make the most of my money. I put in a lot of money, no joke, right down here. Let me just find it. Where's my little thing? Let's use this one. I put a huge amount of money in this space here. If you was a patron, you saw those buy alerts. They were non-stop. Because this was the finest opportunity over these next 6 to 7 months to be buying as much crypto as I can, because I want to be prepared for the next wave that we see in this bull cycle, and I feel like this is it. I feel like we're going to see it. Why? Well, look, take a look at the stochastic RSI again, the bottom one. See here, the buy momentum's already come in. We're starting to come up here. Look, we're starting to come up here. What if we end up doing something like this? What if the stochastic RSI stays up here for another 761 days? You could see probably one of the largest rallies you have ever seen in your life with crypto like this. And it probably might be the last one until you see a massive blow off top and then all crypto just comes crumbling down. I'm just saying, everybody's got to take profit, right? This big money, we're all hoping for big institutions to come in and stuff. They've got to take profit, right? Do you think they're just going to sit on it forever? I think they're going to take profit. You saw Elon Musk take profit and everyone else. We saw prices fall when that happened. So, this one of all cycles will probably be the most important cycle to really pay attention to, and you must know when to take profits. We're going to be looking for blow off tops with the RSI coming up to this white line, and I'm going to keep bringing you videos on this. If you want to see it, subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out. I will show you exactly when I think now's the time to sell, but we've got a lot of time. We've got a lot of space and a lot of room for this price to go up and touch this. And the stochastic RSI could just stay up here hovering for a period of time before it decides to come back in and then fall back down. Hopefully that happens by 2025, 2026, but I will keep you up to date. That's it. Clean and simple. This is how you get rich in crypto. If you liked it, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Think twice about if you want to do day trading or not. Don't get me wrong, day trading can be fun, it can be good, you can make quick gains here and there through leverage, but that's not how you're going to make the most of your money. The most of your money will be from doing smart investing, holding long term these parts right here, buying at the bottoms of the market. Okay, so yeah, guys, become a patron. Again, the link is in the info section. Click it, come over. You're getting seriously good videos, good advice, good help. I'm trying to guide you on your journey and just give you the best opportunity and the best outcome for you in your future. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.